is Susan Mian, and I'm here to show you a really cool way to do an art project while you're learning how to code. Did you know that when you're coding, you can make art? Well, you can. So what we're going to do is go up here to where you have search Google or type a URL, and we are going to type these letters and words. hourofcode.com. I'll wait there for a moment. hourofcode.com / which is underneath your question mark, and then the word art. And yes, you could say, but teacher, isn't the code.org on Clever? Yes, it is. But if you do it that way, it's kind of hard to find the art program I want you to do. So if you go hourofcode.com /art, watch what happens. It's going to take me right to where I need to be. Okay, so it's called Welcome to Artist. First off, let's try to make a simple square using the turn right block and the forward block. Each side should be 100 pixels long. So I'm going to click OK. That's my instructions. Okay, let me get rid of this panel over here. All right, so over here on the left-hand side, this is your, like, what's going to happen, what you're trying to do or create. And there's 3 dots here in the middle. If you want to go like this to the right, you can make that space a little bit larger so you can see what it is exactly you're supposed to do. I find that helpful for me. Okay, in this program, it looks like there are 10 projects. Okay. So if you want to have the directions read to you, you can always click here on the top right where it has a sound icon, and it will read it to you, okay? Or you can read on your own. If you need to make that one bigger, you can, but you probably don't want to because it has 2 sentences, 3 sentences, right? So over here in this space, this is your toolbox where you have your blocks. And we're going to be doing something called block coding, okay? This is your workspace on the big area on the right, okay? So it always starts with when run, do this. So we're going to tell this little, I guess it's a boy or girl, I'm not sure. We're going to tell this person to go forward, move forward by 100 pixels. Now you notice when it's locked in, if you've never done code.org, then it highlights. If you don't lock it in, it won't work. So you can hear that it goes tick. So we're going to move forward by 100 pixels. Let me see. Over here on the left, I'll put run. Oh, it says not quite. You have to use a block you aren't using yet. So I'm going to reset, but at least I know I started right. Okay. I can also speed up or slow down here. There's a bunny rabbit and a turtle. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit. The first one's not too complicated, but when you get more complicated, you need to see your movements. Okay, so I have to think. I'm going forward, and then I'm going to turn to the right. Okay, turn right by 90-degree angle. Okay, so let me see what happens now. I go forward, and I turned, but I didn't get to go anywhere. Okay, so I have to look up here too on the workspace. It's giving me a hint that I need 8 blocks altogether, and I've only used 3. So I move forward, turn right, move forward again. I'm only going to help you in the first couple ones because I want you to use your creative thinking and critical thinking to solve these puzzles. Okay, so I'm going to move forward, and then when I get here, I'm going to turn to the right again. So I'll put turn right by 90 degrees, and then I have to move forward. I'm up to 6 blocks, so I need 2 more. I'm going to turn to the right, and it's okay that you kind of like move your head to figure out what you're doing. And then I'm going to move forward. So I have 8 out of 8 blocks, okay? I'm going to push run. Let's see what happens. Move forward, right, move forward, right, and move forward. Yay! And it says you just wrote 7 lines of code. All time total, I have 22 lines of code because I've been playing with it a little bit. And then I can click right here, show code. Let's look at the code. So it says even top universities teach block-based coding, examples such as Berkeley and Harvard, but under the hood, the blocks you have assembled can also be shown in JavaScript, which is the world's most widely used coding language. So we're doing art and we're doing coding at the same time. And you notice on the codes, you have the word move and then a capital F for forward, and right away parentheses, no space, 100 was how many pixels we move forward, parentheses, semicolon. So in JavaScript, every action ends with a semicolon. And you notice the degrees or the pixels that we're going, the pixels are in parentheses, the degrees of a turn are in parentheses, okay? And we had the turn and then capital R for right. So it's very important if you start writing code that you pay attention to the capitals and the lowercase letters and the degrees and the numbers of pixels. So I'm going to put continue. And so now we're going to go to puzzle number 2. And puzzle number 2 says,
draw this diamond with 120 and 60 degree angles and 150 pixel long sides.
So we're going to have 120 degree angles, 60 degree angles, and 150. I look here in my workspace. I already have, they've given me 2 blocks to start with to remind me, and I need 8 blocks all together, okay? So here's my workspace. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so I can see what's going on. And it looks like my little monito is facing down rather than up. Oh, so it's going to be a little bit different this time. I was thinking I would go up and then go down, but they want us to go down. Okay, so I'm going to click run just to see what happens and make sure I know what's going on. Yes, okay. So of course I know I'm not done. But that was 150 pixels. Okay, so I have a turn right and a turn left. I'm thinking it's a turn right. Let's see if I'm correct. And 90 degrees, no, they said either 120 or 60. So it looks like it's a small angle. Let me see what's going to go on. So I'm going to try it. No, you see, look, she's turned the wrong way. Okay, so I'm going to turn, let's see, I have to turn left. So I could put this one back and grab the other block, but I could just change the left here. Let me try it now. Okay, it looks like she's turned, but not enough. Okay, so let's change the 60 degrees to 120. Remember up here in our hints, it said only use 120 or 60 degree angles. So let me try that. Oh, this time I'm good. Okay. So now I need her to move forward 150 pixels. Oh, it only says 100. So right here, I have to change this to 150. Okay. And then it looks like these are left turns, not right turns. So I'm going to do left again. And last time it was 120. So I'm thinking it's going to be the opposite and put 100 or just put 60. Sorry about that interruption. Okay, so I had moved forward by 150 pixels. I turned left by 120, moved forward by 150, turn left by 60. So now I need to move forward by 150. Remember, I have to change that 100 to 150. Okay, so I turn and then I have to move forward again. Let's see. Oh, no, I have 2 more move forward. So I'm just going to move that guy back. See how I move it back? All right, forward, left, forward, left, forward, left. And let me look at my pattern. 120, 60. This one's got to be 120, okay? And then I'm going to move forward. And I have to change it to 150. And then I look up here in my workspace, 8 out of 8 blocks, doing good. Let's try it and cross our fingers. Forward, left, forward, left, forward, left. Yay, I did it. So again, if you want to see the code, you click here and you can see move forward 150, turn left, capital L, just like we had the capital R for right, okay? And there's your code. And then you continue and you go to puzzle number 3. But little by little, they're having you create art by making some shapes, okay? And later on, you've got to be able to finish the one before, like 3 before you go to the 4 or 5 example, okay? Let me see. If I try to click on number 8, let's see what happens. I think you can do it, but look how complicated it is. So I suggest they want you to draw these flowers, which is very cool. I suggest you go in order, because if not, you're going to miss out on some instructions on how to make more complicated shapes. So they have you working on hexagons, okay? They have you working on, let's see, what else? Whoa, look at that flower. But to be able to do it, they've given you 8 out of 9. So they're helping you out a little bit here. And then there's another cool star or flower. And then the final project in this art is, oh, go ahead and make whatever picture you would like. Very cool. Let's see what number 9 is. It's exciting. Whoa. So you got to learn about doing repeats, okay? So again, I challenge you to start with number 1 and number 2, follow my instructions, then go on to number 3. And you're going to draw a hexagon with 100 pixel sides and 60-degree turns. So did you notice you're also learning about math with this art project? Math and art are very, very linked, very strongly. So I hope you have a great time coding art on your computer.